Hello friends. So today we are going to discuss about troubleshooting. So I can say like when we are working as a system admin, so in like day to day we are getting different types of error, right? So, and we are resolving that error. So one of the issue today I'm going to show you. This is a common issue we are facing, and then how we have to fix this issue and why this error is coming. Okay, so in this video I'm going to explain you step by step. So I'm just requesting you, all of you, please watch this video till end so you can understand easily understand like how we have to fix this issue. Fine. So you can see on my console, in this console here, one error is showing. Like when I rebooted the server, after rebooted the server, I'm getting this error on the console. Like error is, welcome to emergency mode. After logging in, type journalctl -xv to view system log. Systemctl reboot. To reboot systemctl default or control D to try again to boot into the default mode. Give root password for maintenance or press control D to continue. So here you can see here it's showing two options, right? Like give the root password for the maintenance or press control D to continue. Let me press control D first and let me check what is happening. I press the control D. Once I press the control D, you can see one message is coming in console and then system is a reboot. Try to reboot now in a default mode. It will take 1 minute. Let the reboot. Meanwhile, so this is my blog, my Linux cloud. So here all the Linux related posts are available. So if you want, so you can visit on this website. In this post, I can say like day to day whatever we are working day to day activity that issues and tasks are available here, and even interview questions are available here. So if you want, you can visit this website. I will give this website link in video description. So like suppose for example, like if you want to set up the SSH password authentication, so you can see I have given here like I mentioned with the step by step, and I given a screenshot also, like so you can easily do that one. So all the steps I mentioned here and I describe the well manner. Okay, fine. Let me go to the server now. So still it's not came up. It will take 1 minute to come up. Let the server come up, then we will see that one. Yeah, so like you can see now again same message, same error we are getting. Once we are giving the control D, again same message and same error is showing. Fine. So here now two options, one control D I already given. Now it's telling give the root password for maintenance. Suppose if you forgot the root password, then what you have to do? If you forgot the root password, then you have to reset the root password, and reset the root password in a Linux is some different process. Different process is means you have to log into the server go to the console, and then you have to reboot your server, and then you have to go to in a single user mode, and then you have to reset the password. So this is there is some steps. So how to reset your root password? So that video I have already uploaded on my YouTube channel. You can go my YouTube channel, Tech Kala Knowledge, and here when you go to the videos here, inside the videos you will see the go to the playlist. Okay, inside the playlist you will see the Linux directory. Inside the Linux directory you will get this video, how to recovery root reset and Linux root password. So you can watch this video and then you can get the understand like how you have to reset the root password. Fine. And I am also requesting you, all of you, please comment also in your comment box. So like if suppose if I want to improve, add, if I am something missing, so please leave your comment, so it will be help for me, then I can improve in my video. Fine. So now let me go to the server now. So in my case, I remember my root password. So let me give the root password. If you forgot the root password, then you have to reset the root password. So I log into the server. Okay. Before I'm going to start the troubleshooting, I'm just telling you one thing. Whenever you're seeing this error on your console, first what you have to check? First you have to check your file system. Everything is correct or not, and FS tab. Because this error is indicating, I'm telling you this, because this error, why it's coming this error? For everyone, not for one system, every system for server. Whenever you're seeing this error, you have to check first your file system and FS tab. Why? Because sometime I can say sometime that file system is corrupt, then you also get this error. Sometime someone remove the storage on the server, but they didn't remove the entry inside the FS tab. That time also you will get this error. Sometimes someone added entry in FS tab and they given the wrong syntax. That time also you will get this error. Sometimes some people remove the LV, okay, like VG. Suppose VG, someone removed by mistakenly removed, okay, and someone different person came and then rebooted the server. So that time also you will get this error. So in overall, this error related to the file system and FS tab. Okay, so you have to remember this thing. Fine. So in my case, what is the error? Let me check. Let me check first how many storage attached on this server. ls-blk, I'm using the command, and I can say I have two storage. One is the SDA 20 GB and one is the SDB 5 GB. Well, let me check now file system mounted on the system. So I can see only one file system is mounted. Okay, so 20 GB file system is mounted here, but I could not see any file system related to the SDB. So let me check anything already created or not on the SDB. This is storage. So how we have to check? Let me check the PV. So in the previous, you can see when I hit enter, so you can see I can say two PVS is there, one /des/SDA in a first device, you can see, and second is the SDB. So it means PV is created on already created on SDB. Okay, it means my PV is fine. Let me clear the screen. Okay, so my PV is fine. Now let me check the VGS. Okay, so I can say VGS also it's created. So this one is a VGS is a volume group, it is showing C1, right, and one is a DB2. Okay, it's a 5 GB. You can see it's a 5 GB. So it means VGA is also created. It's available on the servers. It means PV and VG run correctly, perfect. Now let me check the LVS. When I check the LVS, then I can see LVS is also it's showing 5 GB. You can see DB2 related to which VG? LV01. You can see this is LV01 and it's this LV on from the DB2, this VG2, DB2. So it means LV is also working fine. LV is also available fine. Then what is the problem? So let me try to run the mount command. Mount -a. When you're running the mount -a, it's whatever entry inside the FS tab, system going to try to mount that one. So I can see when I hit enter, I'm getting error like /dev/mapper db2 lv01 does not exist. Let me check in FS tab now. What is the entry in FS tab? So I can see in FS tab this entry is available, but I'm getting an error. It means it's indicating some syntax error inside the FS tab. Why? Because we checked PB, it's available, VG, it's available, LV, it's available, right? Then why it's not mounting? It means some syntax problem inside the FS tab. So let me check what is the syntax problem inside the FS tab. Okay, let me go to the If you try to mount manually, then also you will get the error. I will show you. Let me first check the entry inside the FSTab. Okay, VI. Okay, so I'm inside the FSTab, and this is my device. We are working on this device because we're getting error on this device. So /dev/mappers/db2. Oh, you can see here it's a mistake. Here is a syntax error. I'm given the slash. Here we have to give hyphen after VG. You have to give the hyphen and then LV name. So here is a problem. And /db mount point is fine. Which type of file system? ext4, that also fine. Default and 00 means all parameter I can say it's perfectly, but only one problem was there, that also we solved. Let me try to come out from this edit. Yes. So now what you have to do, if you run the mount -a, so now you can see you are not getting any error, right? You are not getting any error. It means there was some syntax in the FSTab. Now let me try to reboot and see again we are getting that error or not. Let me see that one. It will take 1 minute to boot the system, because in my laptop I can say there is two virtual, like one virtual box is running and one VMware is also running, and that on that VMware AXA host is also running. So that's my system is too slow. Yes, now you can see I'm not getting any error. I'm getting a login prompt here. Now let me check. Now let me check my mount point is mounted or not. Fine, cool. You can see DB2 is mounted here. It's showing. So this is the way you can troubleshooting step by step. Not like you're getting, oh, this is the error, you directly you reach to that. No, you go to a step by step. You check step by step. So it will be help to understand the things. Okay, so you can see now that error is a fix. So this is one of the error, and I will come with you lots of error, like whatever we are facing in a day-to-day activity. So I will come one by one. I will bring that error, and I will upload that video. So like whenever sometime also I am also forgetting, right? So if I need, then I'm going searching. So that is my motive. Like if someone working and someone forgot the things, just watch the 10 minutes 5 minutes video and they just recall all those things. So fine, so I can say thanks for you watching. So please subscribe my channel, comment and share it, and like it. Thank you.